Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. So by the time you see this video, it'll probably be AM, but this is the night prior, the night before, and I figured I'd let you guys, hang out with me for my little evening, afternoon, wind down, nighttime routine, and then I have a bag reveal. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead, hit like and subscribe. Let's get started. Let's jump right in. So first of all, it's nighttime. I hope everything is good with my lighting. I normally record in the daytime, but I wanted to capture the real experience of me winding down. The first thing that I have right here is my Kiehl's mask, my clay mask, and I went ahead and put this on. So we have about 10 minutes for this to dry before I have to go ahead and wash it off. So I figured you guys could hang out with me. And what I went ahead and applied that with was with these beauty items right here. So I went ahead and used this brush. I went ahead and used this brush to go ahead and just apply it. It's not really like a brush. I guess it's like a spatula, like what you cook with, but it's used to put your mask on. And then I scrubbed it in with this little brush right here, and you just hold it with your 2 fingers and it has a little brush. I already cleaned them off for my next use, so they're all ready to go for the next time, and I just have an extra one in the packet right here. So that's what I went ahead and I applied my clay mask with. And this little mask by Kiehl's, in this little portion, I thought this would just be enough for like one night, but actually there's still like 2 more applications in this tiny little, however many ounces of this it is. If I'm talking weird, it's because I could already feel my face drying with the mask. It's like, drying, so it's probably gonna crack a little bit, but that means it's doing its thing, you guys. So yeah, and I just have a little bit of sangria right here, you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get started. So I wanted to talk about Steve Madden, but without any further ado, let's get the bag on the screen. So this is my lovely beauty right here, my Steve Madden Britta. And I did go ahead and I did this video. I have this bag in the black on black. I loved it so much that recently Macy's had a sale. So since I love the black on black so much in my collection, I went ahead and I picked up the fuchsia. And how pretty is the fuchsia, you guys? The fuchsia is so beautiful. So I went ahead and I figured for the price that it was on sale for, I figured I might as well pick up the fuchsia as well. These types of bags work for us girls with the chevron, and Steve Madden is at such an affordable price. I decided to pick it up. The beautiful fuchsia will match so many other bags with that color in my collection, like the Dooney & Burke fuchsia, Florentine satchel, and other bags that I have from Victoria's Secret, as well as other places that are in this lovely fuchsia color. So this is the Bbritta by Steve Madden in the size, the shoulder bag size. Steve Madden has so many bags right now. It was so hard to resist. I do have a few more unboxings and reveals from Steve Madden. that I want to share with you girls. And the reason is because they had, now the B Toy was such a cute bag. I didn't go ahead and pick that one up, but it came in so many different colors. They had it in patent leather. They had it in a fluffy, like teddy bear type material, that was so cute, that looked like, a faux shearling. That one was really pretty. Then they had it in other colors. They had it in black, but then they had it in the black patent leather as well. Then they had other styles of different bags. They have this bag called the B Diego that is so adorably cute. I had to use every bit of resistance in me to resist the B Diego. The only thing was the final factor for me why I didn't go ahead and pick up the B Diego is because it kind of looks like the shape and the silhouette of a Jacquemus, and I want to eventually get a Jacquemus in my collection. So I figured I wouldn't pick up. That's an affordable option to a Jacquemus. But since I have that on down the line on my list, I said, let me go ahead and hold off on the B Diego. But I did pick up several other Steve Madden bags. So please stay tuned to my channel for that. Stay tuned. I will be talking about some more Steve Madden bags, doing some more Steve Madden unboxings on my channel. So yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you girls about those different styles of Steve Madden bags that I'm definitely going to go ahead, and I think I kind of fell in, you guys know I fall in series a lot on my channel. I think I kind of fell in a Steve Madden series, so make sure you stay tuned for those videos. But this beauty right here, I have her all packed and ready for work already. I will be using this bag over the weekend. And look, it doesn't have feet at the bottom, but this color is just so lovely. And let me tell you girls something. This bag, the color of the strap and the handles, look at the fuchsia color. If you notice, there's a little bit of a different color shade from the bag to the handle, but it's still fuchsia nonetheless. But if you look at that, I don't know if you could notice that the shade of the handle is just a little bit different than the shade of the bag. And I just think that's the way they made it. But I like that this bag, the strap can be elongated to a shoulder bag, or you can go ahead and just carry it, you know, like a shoulder bag, or you can elongate it to a crossbody. So I love that about this beauty. It's such a beautiful bag. The Britta is such a beautiful bag. You girls, let me tell you, when this bag came delivered to my house, I was so nervous because Macy's shipped it and mailed it in this packaging right here. They shipped it and mailed it in this bag. They did that to me before. Nordstrom did that to me before with a Kurt Geiger bag. And it kind of threw me because I was like, the bags are so darling and precious to us, and you know, as handbag lovers, we don't want them to get damaged in the mail. We don't want them to get stepped on, or we don't want another heavy package to be placed on top of them in that UPS truck or in that FedEx truck. So we don't want them smashed, right? So when I saw the bag delivered in a bag instead of a box, my heart sunk. I was just like, oh, my bag is going to arrive in terrible condition. But luckily, fortunately for me, you can see that she is in great condition, great, lovely condition. And she is a little, her smushing and cushioning is a little bit different than the black one that I have. But, you know, no two people are alike. No two handbags are exactly alike. That's just common. You know, she's going to have some differences as far as, you know, the way she looks compared to the other one that I have in the black on black. And I will come back on camera with the black on black one and do a comparison of them together. But for today, I just had to celebrate this beautiful fuchsia color one, you guys. I just think she's so adorable, so ladylike, and so cute. This color is so pretty. And there were so many colors offered. I think in this particular style, there was just the black, the fuchsia, and the white. And Macy's did have a sale to where she was like half off. So some of the bags I ordered from Macy's, and some of them coming up I ordered directly from Steve Madden online. And girls, did you know, I wanted to tell you about this new program that Steve Madden has online. Steve Madden has a buyback program. So how a buyback program works is kind of like how Fashionista has, you know, 90 days and you can sell the item back. However, with the Steve Madden website, and I do believe I'm the first one here on YouTube to talk about this with Steve Madden, this buyback program, it's no limit. There's no 90 days. Basically, it's like a Poshmark or eBay where when you purchase your item, if it's a Steve Madden item, even if you don't purchase it from them, if you have a Steve Madden item, any item from Steve Madden that's pre-owned and pre-loved and you've used it and you want to go ahead and sell that item, you can go ahead with Steve Madden online and list your item for sale, your pre-loved Steve Madden item. It could be boots, it could be shoes. As of today, when I went online and I looked at it, they had 316 items that were listed that were pre-loved. At this time, it's a new program, and they didn't have any bags that were resold to them, or that were, they didn't have any bags that were listed for sale. They only had all shoes and boots. But the bags are welcome as well. They will go ahead, and if you list your pre-loved Steve Madden item on their website, you can sell your item just like you would be able to sell your item on Poshmark, Craigslist, eBay. So this is a new program, and I haven't heard anyone else talk about it, so I wanted to let you girls know about it. I'll have all the information for you right here. and you can go ahead and check that program out. Right now, as it stands, I'm happy with all my Steve Madden items, so nothing will be sold. Some of the items that I purchased were on sale, so they were a final sale, so I can't return anything. But in the future, if you want to sell something, you can sell something to them. Of course, not this lovely beauty in Fuchsia. She's a keeper. But I just wanted to inform you girls about that program that's going on online with Steve Madden. So yes, you girls, thank you so much for welcoming my new beauty into my collection, my Steve Madden Britta in the color Fuchsia. I hope you girls enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Everyone, sweet dreams. Have a good night, and I'll see you in tomorrow morning's video. By the time you see this video, it'll be in the morning. I'll see you in that video, and then I'll see you in the video the next morning. Have a good night, ladies. Bye.